weekend was very restorative for me. This weekend was an opportunity to really get away and just spend some time by myself.
It's an opportunity to really get to think a little bit more about who you are as an individual in a very safe place.
A community of people that gathered together and reached inside themselves to learn what they can do in their lives.
An adventure of your own choosing, and happens to include some of the favorite things that David LaMotte does really well, like sing and do creative writing and talk about social justice.
It has been a wonderful experience. I didn't really know what to expect coming in, but this weekend has been really about making friends and making new colleagues in this changing world and people we can reach out to, and it's been wonderful to get to know so many new people.
I would describe this weekend as an opportunity for people who feel stuck. They don't know where they need to go next. It doesn't tell you where to go, but it unsticks you so that you can find where you need to go.
For me, this weekend has been a chance to slow down and in a different place with different people have a different perspective on what I do and how I do it. And it's been a chance for me to affirm things I had suspected about where my work needs to go and what I need to do next. And it was just a chance to be in beautiful LaMotte, North Carolina.
For me, this weekend has been, in many ways, a retreat. I have been so busy in my own life in so many ways that I forget to take care of myself. And so for me, this was a place where I am so thankful that I was able to take a step back and be really introspective, have some time to think about the things that give me life.
It gives meaning to what it is I'm trying to do. In a world that gives you lots of options, it's an opportunity to find meaning in the things that you're being called to at this moment and in this place and in this time in your life.
This weekend has been very powerful to me. I've known David since 1990 and I've been following him for a long time, and having a chance to be with him as he leads this seminar of us looking into ourselves and exploring ways that we can change the world. And the people that I've met and the depths that I've gone are amazing.
The weekend has meant to me that I no longer feel like I'm stuck, spinning wheels, like I'm trying to figure out what am I going to do next. I don't have all the answers, but I feel like I'm at least getting movement and some momentum, so that I'm no longer worried about, well, I know I'm supposed to be doing something next, but what?
It's been a safe space, but also a challenging space, and so it's meant that I can be vulnerable, I can be myself, but I can also take the time that I need to take to really see what the next step in my life is going to be.
I think what surprised me most about this was that it was easier to let go and be centered, and it didn't take very long to sort of decompress and really get into the weekend.
It was just such a great group. We connected so quickly that it was easy to be more honest and introspective because of the people that we spent time with this weekend.
Sometimes when you go to retreats, what you expect is that somebody's going to give you an answer. Here are the rules you need to follow and you will get to your answer. Or here's the answer, this is what you need to do. Instead, David introduced us to a process that helped us discover the answers.
What surprised me about this weekend? That's hard. I'm not surprised very easily, but I think I didn't expect for us to get so emotionally in depth so quickly, and it was wonderful. So I was not intimidated by that at all. It was just beautiful to watch that unfold.
None of us knew exactly where we wanted to go the next step, how to take the next step. And this kind of opened up our eyes to say, okay, it doesn't have to be a giant step. It can be just a little small baby step heading in the right direction.
What surprised me most about this weekend was how calming it would be, because a changing your world retreat seems so intimidating. Because I like my little bubble, and so I came into the weekend really not knowing what to expect, really a little scared of shaking up my life, but it was so calming and so assuring that all I have to do is take the first step.
This time was the great comfort I found in being with people I didn't know at all and didn't have any buddies going into this retreat and didn't need them because everyone was so gracious and welcoming, and we did a good job of being community together.
The trick of describing David to anybody who doesn't know him is where to start.
He emanates peace, compassion, openness, giving. He's like a huge magnet and attracts all the goodness around. It's like it brings out the goodness in everyone.
You have a person who is 100% genuine, who cares, who listens, who has a magnificent voice, and who will help you understand yourself better.
He can convey his ideas in a very wonderful way so that you understand it. And it doesn't matter if you're 5 years old or you're 55 years old or 85 years old.
The way he uses music to teach us and to lead us is just something that makes this kind of experience with that kind of leadership different than other, retreat experiences or workshops or conferences that I've been to.
But I would say David is a singer-songwriter, peacemaker who does great work.
If you were thinking about coming to David's retreat, you need to do it. No ifs, ands, or buts, just come. It has been a great weekend. We have had such a blast getting to know everyone, and I have learned so much.
It's like, should I give myself the best present in the world? And of course the answer is going to be yes.
It's a great opportunity to be able to step out, be vulnerable, take some risks, and yet be very safe about it as well.
This is something that I want to bring people to. All weekend I was making a list in my head of, okay, who would benefit from this? Who would, love this as much as I've loved it?
It's not something that you'll regret. David's fan base and friends and supporters are all really amazing people. So you're going to come to a retreat where there's people who want to be there and they want to grow and bounce off each other and learn from each other, and you won't regret it.